Have you ever stopped to think about why we so often feel lost, even when we seemingly have everything we need? True freedom is not in our possessions or external circumstances, but in a much deeper place, within ourselves. Today, I want to invite you to follow a journey of personal evolution based on Buddhist teachings, each step bringing us closer to inner peace and true freedom. Step 1. Acceptance of yourself. You, just like every other person in the universe, deserve your own love and affection. Buddha, in the first stage of our journey, we will focus on accepting yourself. Most people struggle with feelings of insufficiency and guilt, believing that they will only be happy when they become something better. However, the true path to peace begins when we stop fighting who we are and embrace our current reality. Self-acceptance is fundamental to any growth process. Without it, we continue to sabotage ourselves and seek external validation. In Buddhist teaching, understanding that suffering comes from resistance to our own nature helps us begin a process of self-compassion and acceptance. Suggested practice. Take 5 minutes out of your day to look in the mirror and gently recognize your qualities and imperfections. As you do this, tell yourself, "I accept myself as I am in this moment." Notice how it resonates with you and observe, without judgment, any emotions that arise. Stage 2. Cultivate inner peace. Do not look for peace outside of yourself. The home of peace is within each of us. Buddhist teaching. In this step, we will explore the importance of cultivating inner peace. In a world full of distractions and pressures, maintaining a state of calm and harmony can seem like an almost impossible challenge. However, Buddhist teaching reminds us that peace is not something to be found outside, but rather cultivated within ourselves. Cultivating inner peace means learning to slow down and disconnect from external noise to listen to your own essence. When we develop this skill, we are able to respond to life's challenges with more clarity and serenity. The process begins with practicing mindfulness, which helps us observe our thoughts and emotions without getting lost in them. Suggested practice. Find a time in your day to practice conscious breathing. Sit in a comfortable place. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Just focus on the sensation of the air moving in and out of your body. If the mind wanders, gently bring the focus back to the breath. Start with 5 minutes a day and gradually increase the time as you feel more comfortable. Step 3. Let go of control and practice letting go. Only by losing attachment to the things of the world can we truly free ourselves. Buddha, in this step, we will address detachment and the practice of letting go of control. We often suffer because we try to control everything around us, people, events, even our own emotions. Buddhist teaching shows us that attachment generates suffering, as nothing is permanent and everything is constantly changing. Releasing control does not mean giving up or being indifferent, but rather understanding that the natural flow of life must be respected. When we hold on to things rigidly, we are setting ourselves up for disappointment because the external world is unpredictable. The practice of detachment teaches us to accept that there are greater forces at work and that our role is to flow with them. Suggested practice. Choose an object or idea that you feel attached to. It could be something material, like a precious possession or an expectation about yourself. For a few minutes, reflect on what it would be like if this disappeared from your life. Then say out loud, "I accept impermanence and let go of this need for control." Notice how you feel as you do this, and notice if there's a feeling of lightness. Step 4. Overcoming the fear of loneliness. Better than 1,000 useless words is a single word that brings peace. Buddha, the fear of loneliness is something that many face, but we rarely acknowledge openly. On the path of personal evolution, learning to be at peace with yourself is a vital step. Being alone does not mean loneliness. In fact, true loneliness is being disconnected from yourself, even in a crowd. Buddhist teaching encourages us to seek the company of ourselves as a source of strengthening and self-knowledge. When we face the fear of loneliness, we discover that our own presence can be enough to comfort and support us. The process is about transforming the moment of being alone into an opportunity for interconnection. Suggested practice. Take 15 minutes out of your day to be silent without any external distractions. Sit in a quiet place. Close your eyes and observe the thoughts that arise without trying to push them away. Ask yourself, what do I really feel when I'm alone? Allow yourself to feel the emotions that arise, welcoming them with compassion, and realize that you are your own source of companionship. Step 5. Avoid comparisons and practice contentment. There is no fire like passion. There is no crime like hatred. There is no snare like folly, and there is no torrent like desire. Buddha, in a world where we are constantly bombarded by images and stories of seemingly perfect lives, avoiding comparisons is a challenge. However, contentment is born when we stop measuring our happiness by other people's rulers and start valuing our unique journey. Comparing ourselves to others is a source of suffering that keeps us from true peace. Buddhist teaching invites us to look within and recognize that happiness does not depend on how we position ourselves in relation to others, but on how we accept and appreciate who we are and what we have. The practice of contentment teaches us to recognize that enough is already within us. Suggested practice. Every day before bed, write down 3 things you are grateful for in your life. It could be something simple, like a pleasant conversation or a moment of tranquility. This helps redirect your focus from what is missing to what already exists in your life, creating a habit of contentment and satisfaction. Step 6. Strengthen resilience and accept challenges. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Buddhist teaching. In this last stage, we explore the importance of resilience and acceptance of challenges. Life is full of ups and downs, and we often try to avoid difficulties at all costs. However, it is by facing challenges that we grow and become stronger. Buddhism teaches us that although pain is a part of life, prolonged suffering depends on how we react to that pain. Resilience is the ability to recover from adversity, maintaining calm and mental clarity. On the Buddhist path, accepting challenges means seeing them as learning opportunities. This does not mean ignoring pain, but rather welcoming it with understanding, without letting it dominate us. When we accept reality as it is, we find the inner strength to move forward. Suggested practice. Whenever you face a difficult situation, stop for a moment and take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? And how can I respond to this with more calm and understanding? Practice acceptance by repeating in your mind, I accept the moment as it is. This helps reduce resistance and find more balanced solutions. This is a journey of personal evolution based on Buddhist teachings. So each stage proposes a specific reflection and practice. 1. Acceptance of self. Recognizing and accepting who we are without judgment as a starting point for inner peace. 2. Cultivate inner peace. Develop mindfulness and slow down to find calm in the midst of chaos. 3. Release control and practice detachment. Understand impermanence and accept that total control is an illusion. 4. Overcoming the fear of loneliness. Learning to feel good about yourself and transforming lonely moments into opportunities for internal connection. 5. Avoid comparisons and practice contentment. Value your own journey and focus on what you already have to live with more satisfaction. 6. Strengthen resilience and accept challenges. Face challenges as opportunities for growth, accepting pain without giving in to suffering. Along this journey, we explore fundamental steps to achieving true inner freedom, accepting yourself, cultivating inner peace, letting go, overcoming the fear of loneliness, practicing contentment, and strengthening resilience. Each of these stages invites us to look within and find, in our own being, the tools to live more fully and consciously. The path of personal evolution is not linear, and it is normal to face setbacks and challenges. However, with practice and application of these teachings, you may begin to notice subtle but profound changes in how you relate to yourself and the world around you. Remember, the journey to inner freedom is an ongoing process. Each day offers a new opportunity to apply these lessons, reflect on your progress, and move a little closer to the peace you seek. May you continue to walk this path with courage and compassion, knowing that each step, no matter how small, is a significant step forward. I leave you with one last reflection. True freedom is not in conquering the outside world, but in conquering yourself. May you find reasons at each stage to strengthen yourself and continue your journey of transformation. Final challenge. Share one of these practices with someone close to you or reflect on which of the steps resonated most with you. This not only reinforces your commitment, but also inspires others to start their own journeys. Thank you for walking with me this far. May the light of wisdom and peace always be on your path. Leave it in the comments. Which of these challenges touched you the most? Is there a teaching that is already part of your life or that you would like to try in your daily life? Your experience is valuable so that we can create a community of support and exchange where each person contributes to the growth of the other. If this content brought inspiration and reflections to you, show your support with a like and share it with someone who would also benefit from these messages. So, together, we help spread the wisdom of these teachings to more people. And to continue deepening your journey, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss our next videos. The journey continues. You can choose one of the videos on the screen to discover new practices and insights. You can also access our ebook with Zen practices that can transform your daily life. The link is in the first pinned comment. Thank you for being here, and see you on the next step on this journey.